И всем здорово, ктаны! Вы на канале Призрачного Кота, и сегодня мы с вами продолжим изучать Андромеду. В прошлой серии мы неплохо так закрепились на планетке, да, повысили неплохо, по-моему, до 80% перспективности этой самой планеты, заработали очко Нексуса, я не знаю, что это дает, да. Ну и плюс создали неплохие виды вооружения. И сейчас я ищу потихонечку определенный вид металла для создания квестовой брони. Замечательно просто. Нигде этого металла нету, а мне он нужен. Так, тут мы все посмотрели, ничего нету. Угу. Так, доска информации экипажа. Прошу у всех прощения. Я забыл, что мы делаем это по очереди, и половина пайков еще не распакована. Кэлла. Я тебя прикрою, Кэлла. В камбузе есть суп с декстра и лево... и фруктовый коктейль ветра. Подумать только, а ведь мы могли вылететь из порта без тебя. Кофейная кружка. Вчера у биолаборатории нашла кружку. Симпатичная кружка с магнитным дном. Была прилеплена к дном к переворке дыркой в бок. Так, это моя. Я ее оставил на секунду, чтобы руки освободить. В следующий раз сперва опорожни ее. Господи. Первопроходцы. Спасители галактики, блин. Открыватели новых земель. Чувствую, что мы в детстве. Так, с бумажной волокитой для Нексуса покончено. Пришлось уладить пару вопросов, но теперь вы официально числитесь в команде первопроходца. Добро пожаловать. И Драк, я просто хотел публично все оформить. Ну, насчет того, что я сказала. Так, расслабься, Харпер. Лучше удар башкой тот, которого не ожидали. Буду иметь в виду. Такс. Так, по-моему, нас еще ожидала у себя в гостях наш медик. А, это кухня вообще.
Yeah, got all my stuff here. And your repair kit, spare parts. I carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Привет, Айрат. Рад тебя видеть.
I'll check in with you later. Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
По-моему...
Nexus superintendent thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Cash said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. The cat makes sure some trouble's always coming for you.
Ну, это да.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Так.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Так.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. That's for me.
Ну, то есть она осталась, чтобы в случае чего иметь какие-то контакты. Да.
Your people come first.
Keeping cash and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Вот непонятно, то ли это у него кожаные наплечники, то ли все-таки это металл. Вот хипу. Кстати, сколько там у меня уже опыта? Угу. Мне еще нужно 1500 опыта, чтобы получить левелап. Печально, печально.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Ага, ладно, значит у нас теперь еще дополнительный квестик будет. Насчет скоро я не уверен, и сильно ли его поменяет тоже. Если это просто будет натягивание новых текстурок, ну такое себе.
Got any stories or advice
Если
to
же
share?
они переделают на новый
Does a
движок,
pie
все.
jag scratch its butt?
Anything about the cat or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least
Призраки
expect
чуть
it.
хитрее, хотя он, по-моему,
Just
говорил, что
listen for 'em.
призраки
They
это
tend to give
маленькое
themselves
дерьмо или
away
типа того.
right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view
Обреченные.
of
Что-то я не
friends,
припомню их.
Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away, makes them a prime target.
Возможно,
if you ask
это
me.
какие-то будущие противники.
Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
А, то есть все они думают одинаково, да, то есть
Tell me more about
это
fighting cat.
необычно, что у них нету
So, chosen. It's not good
никаких
to let
этих,
too many of them get close to you at once.
абсолютно
If they hit your
никакого
shield,
различия
take
в
a step
мыслях.
back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Ладно, потом еще поспрашиваем.
What's it like to have Cash as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Какая
Did
прелесть.
Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah, you want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was
То есть он,
outlawed.
возможно, участвовал в битвах с
I was
гетто.
dismissed from the
С
Alliance
геттами.
when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my
Ну, то
body.
есть он не против работать с Сэмом, но только если Сэм не будет пытаться в него пролезть. Здравое решение.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit. Well over 1,000
Да,
years.
тысячелетний Кроган.
Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a
Какой
merc.
именно?
Skill,
Дневной?
sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a
Ну
pretty
да,
steep
по-моему,
learning curve
слишком
since
поздно.
they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
То есть это специально как-то его разыграли, что ли, получается?
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Ладно. А что насчет восстания?
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal. And
Ну да, то
Cat
есть
came
взяли и
down
кинули
hard.
всех, вот и
Too
все.
hard. So we left. Cash is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Cash?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she
Ну вот
airlocks
в это
him.
я готов поверить.
Dad
так-то.
wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station. Without
То есть, по
Spender
ходу дела,
messing things up.
Спендер этот самый
Well, I see
участвовал в
you're
восстании,
probably the best one
но
for
при
that
этом
job.
он сумел выкрутиться, занять важное место, и теперь ни в какую не хочет, чтобы Кроганы даже просто мирный договор какой-нибудь заключили с Нексусом. Ну что, решим эту
We can talk
проблему.
more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Добрый дедушка Кроган. Ладно, спокойной ночи. Так. Вот и
You're not
медблок, да.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years
Вообще-то мы
on
с Гэри
Hyperion
виделись
looking
так-то.
after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
Кровь,
I
что
remember
ли,
you having a
взяла или
gentler
что?
touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so
Но
quickly.
все-таки тут
Focus on the
чего-то
positive.
не
It
хватает.
helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about
Она
the cat?
точно
Harry
врач?
didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy.
Серьезно, что-то я
My
сомневаться
thesis on
начинаю.
Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the
А
initiative.
можно уже заиграть и так далее, и так далее. Но не будем.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka.
Она еще и с
But we were
Омеги.
discussing the Ket. An
Миленько,
autopsy could teach
миленько.
us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about.
Ладно,
Sam,
доставим вам
Make sure
трупик
the
другой.
Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Господи, побежал-то как, а? Вот эта хрень что-то поймала, но тут же потеряла. Тебе не нужно, чтобы старик на пару сотен лет моложе говорил тебе, что ты готова. Но я все же скажу, потому что это правда. Каждый из нас бережет своего рейдера. Угу. Модуль восстановления внешности. Я так понимаю, это возможность полностью поменять себе внеху, да? И близнеца тоже. Я не хочу ничего менять, потому что тут отвратительный, как по мне, редактор персонажа. Вот серьезно, в оригинальной трилогии и то было лучше, а тут... Ну, такое себе.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Ах, ну это ясно.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands.
Миленькая
They
семья,
put every
миленькая.
credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war.
Да.
Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Ну да.
Not in the hallway.
Tell
Так,
me
что
about
с Ветрой?
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Так.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped
Ну
about
это ж
himself, though.
соларианец, блин.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Да, посмотрю.
Don't
Присмотрю
worry,
за
Lexi.
этим
I'll
здоровяком.
keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Thanks for the insight.
Так.
Anyone in particular?
Угу. Что по
I sort
людям?
them in their files.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of
По
pathfinder
идее, это
to
должно
you.
ее сильно обидеть.
Just because
Так-то.
she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Такс.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
А с Лемом все в порядке,
A
ему плевать
handful.
на все.
Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does
А мне-то
go
интересно,
wrong.
где он
Thanks for the insight.
ломает себе какие-нибудь конечности, если я его даже на задание не беру?
Anyone in particular? I sort them in their...
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
Угу.
Thanks for the insight.
Такс.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Типа того, да.
I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Угу.
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about
Так.
this. How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a
Давненько,
medical convention on the
давненько.
Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always
Короче,
intended to switch
по блату
jobs.
устроилась.
I'll let you get back to it.
Хотя,
I'm
может,
here
это
for
даже и
you.
лучше. Она хотя бы полностью в порядке, не пропала вместе с ковчегом. Так, сладенько, тут мы уже все. Так-то нам нужно просто лететь.
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
Эх, заглянем в инженерную, раз уж так просят нас, а. Ага. Лем тягает свой
Pathfinder,
диванчик.
help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year.
Подумаешь, 600 лет ему
Finally
уже.
time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble, that worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Понт, какое
Tell me about
интересное
your
название, блин.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit.
Алкашня.
XUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
По-моему,
600
Райдер
years,
у
give or
нас
take.
военный
So,
бывший.
Pathfinder. Why
Именно
Andromeda?
брат, а сестра, она
That blood,
больше
huh?
как научный
That
этот
blood.
сотрудник, которого, однако же, тренировал отец. Нет. Нет.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure, exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
Ah, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story.
Книжку напиши тогда.
But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it.
Я тебе даже с собой брать не собираюсь, если честно. Вот, ей-богу, зачем он мне?
You've got your part covered, you've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Ах. Ага, и продолжает сидеть и бухать, я понял. Алкаш. Я тоже такой, чё. Причем, заметьте, у него нога провалилась в диван. И тут хренак и телепортировался на другую сторону дивана.
Prodromos. Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Нахрена вы просто пихайте меня этим, скажите.
We barely covered how you joined.
Разработчики.
Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Так, а что
Tell me about
насчет
your family.
семьи?
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin. Both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Тут даже нет варианта ответа другого.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Что то хрень, что это хрень. Да.
Maybe they could use you on comms. So you get to be with the Pathfinder and I can watch your radio? The radio or help Kesh with cleanup?
Это Ветра, по-моему, с сестренкой болтает.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
Какая она жестокая.
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going
Ну,
to be
я не
at their
сомневаюсь
best.
так-то в этом.
We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Отлично.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Мне вот интересно, а почему мы ищем не по официальным каналам приводы для корабля и для транспорта нашего? Какого черта? Мы же официальная исследовательская миссия. Как так-то, а? С кем мне приходится работать? Так, кто-то очень любит хлопья, судя по всему. Хлопья и пистолет-палач. Аж 4 штуки у нее.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is
Ну
not
да.
even worth thinking about.
Сразу
Have anyone
спрашиваю.
else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean... someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting
А
that.
почему нет?
Then again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You
Короче,
just have to figure out
контрабанда.
who.
Да.
And what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Kesh. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I
Ну да,
figured
потом
out
они
something
еще и
was
Дракса
going on,
разыгрывали.
something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are
Ну, это
wastelands
да,
and a
это
death
да.
cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing
Да
about
просто
conning
никто не
people,
ожидал,
you
что
always
все так
know
плохо
something they
будет.
don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Так, а там еще ничего нет у нее для разговоров, например.
Ryder.
Угу.
You probably...
You know where to find me.
Да, к сожалению, нету. Так, нас просил зайти еще и Гил. Гил.
Pathfinder making the rounds.
Да
Slumming
нет,
it,
просто
huh?
знакомлюсь.
Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know?
А
Locked in idle
еще нужно
too long,
учитывать
we
то,
start
что у
to
нас не
drift.
боевой корабль.
People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Господи, ну нахрена? Я понимаю, там периодически, редко давать протагонисту возможность флиртовать, но буквально в самом начале разговора со всеми подряд я в печали. Ну, правда.
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Такс. Гил, что еще скажешь мне, пока я тут?
Long time no chat. What's up?
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Veteran Suvia are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting.
Она слишком
Drax my
энергична,
kinda
как
guy.
по мне.
Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kinda nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy
Хоть
debate.
кто-то должен следить
about
за
Cal?
нашей
He's
шайкой
a
просто.
pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Угу. Ясно, они не в лучших отношениях, видимо.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Ясненько.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Hasn't everyone?
Well, then you know. It's super tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction? Or maybe starvation? Imagining which would be worse? But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take
да
on
уж.
that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
Ну тут я с ним
Good talking to you,
согласен.
Gil.
Anytime.
Ладно, с Гилом поболтали. Кто у нас там еще? Биби и Кора, по-моему, да.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Так я только оттуда ведь. Нахрена меня опять звать в медотсек? Какого черта?
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Судя по всему, да.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one before the initiative.
Служила
Some things
с Азари,
stick, though,
да.
like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that.
Вот
The
почему ты
Alliance
только не
found me a
показываешь эти
cross-species
способности
military
в бою?
initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers
Я понимаю, что
were
это игровая
welcome.
условность,
Your
но,
father made another one.
блин, какого черта? На словах вы все супер люди, вы там прям супер крутые специалисты, вы умеете биотикой там разрывать корабли, бронетехнику и так далее, а в бою вас убивают из пистолета. Просто потому, что так надо. Потому что ты еще не прокачался. Эх.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder.
Пока что
I
получается
prepped
вроде
for
бы.
years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing
Ну
it
это
through.
да.
It's quiet
Тут
in
она
here.
сможет стать
I can keep the
кем-то.
plants watered while I work.
А
First
там, скорее
job,
всего,
see
попала
if
бы в
there's any news
сервер.
on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here. Back again?
Такс.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
А, я так понимаю, когда найдут связь, когда отыщут этот ковчег, появится новый квест, вот и все.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights.
Священница?
Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
You were in the
Продолжаем
Alliance before
расспросы.
you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when
Хотя
they
нет, судя по
manifested.
всему, она все-таки не связана с
Untrained
призраком.
biotic
А жаль.
power on a starship
Жаль.
means accidents. But we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though.
Ага, знаю, как вы
Sorry,
развлекаетесь.
huntresses. Figure things out. But I was there for soldiering, not romance.
Does that mean fraternization is okay for Asari commandos?
It'll happen, but usually only for one deployment. Asari don't usually stay with each other
Неплохие
long
подробности, мне
term.
нравятся.
After your 500th birthday, you learn some self-control.
After 4 years with Asari commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
Это
A
как?
pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
То есть я, скорее всего, как-то
Силой
запихнул эту пачку карт в
I'll be
глотку Крогану. Скорее всего, при помощи биотики, но все же. Так. Торговый терминал. По идее, тут еще что-то будет. Так, с ПВО. Выполнено. Отлично. Провал, к сожалению, ну ладно. Пусть выполняет, а вот тут... Гляди, что-нибудь получится. Заметь, появилось новое задание. Ну это, кстати, мультиплеерное. Так... Итак, Резотрон 2-го уровня, Гремучка 2-го уровня. Блин, нахрена я изучал-то, а? То есть я умудрился только что найти неплохие вещи тут. То есть мне даже не нужно самому исследовать, мне достаточно просто посылать своих бойцов из раза в раз. Ну так что... Ты меня звала.
Feeling okay?
Угу.
I'll be here if you need
И она
me.
больше ничего не скажет. Молодец, спасибо. Так, Лем, Ветра. Ага, Лекси, Сэм, Драк. Так, Биби, Кэлла, Суви. Угу. Короче, они рядом находятся. А вот тут вообще непонятно что. Ладно, Пиби, видимо, где-то там обитает. Ага.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Я бы так не был уверен, но все же. Так, что у нас тут есть? Гремучка 2-го уровня. Надо его опробовать. Снайперка новая. Неплохо. Угу. Давайте попробуем гремучку вот эту поставить. Мне реально интересно. Так. Так, вот они, штурмовые винтовки. Так. Песчаная буря. Циклон надо будет как-нибудь попробовать. Но я хочу посмотреть вот песчаную бурю. Как себя покажет. Так. Затвор. Угу. Либо приклад, либо урон. Так. Высокоточная, так полуавтоматическая. То есть, возможно, он стреляет по 3 патрона. Тогда мы поставим на урон, пожалуй. Заметьте, уже в 0 вышли. Угу. Тут слишком много, конечно, висит. Ну, я так понимаю, тут нужно просто поудалять всякие эти непотребства, тогда будет работать нормально. Кстати, неплохо. Так, ризотрон 2 уровня и криокулак реликтов. Мне интересно посмотреть его. Так, что у нас по броне? Ну, по броне у нас такое себе. Тут тоже. Так, опыт, боезапас. Нифига. Максимальный заряд щитов, но при этом меньше здоровья. Такс. Отряд. А вот можно мне как-нибудь поменять им вооружение там? Нет? Посмотреть, что они могут. Совсем никогда. Печально это.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can
Ну,
craft
мы
this
унесли
data
достаточно
storage
много
box,
чего.
it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for
Плюс, если что, на одной из первых улетит отсюда.
While I'm with you.
Если нас вдруг атакуют.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick,
Ну,
right?
примерно.
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Ну, мы что-то уже нашли, помнится. Это странно. Что она пытается сделать? Ох уж эта анимация в Андромеде.
Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure, sure. That comes across too.
Ну серьезно, должен же ведь хоть кто-то серьезный быть.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
А то вся команда долбоищете.
That's right. Next question.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles.
Угонял,
After
короче.
that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
Так, что про реликты расскажешь?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
Ну да. Оружие с бесконечными боеприпасами. Ах да.
Don't be a stranger.
У нас же было такое оружие раньше. К сожалению, оно не дожило до второй части. Так, напоминание от Коры. Спасибо за разговор. Теперь все воспринимается проще, хотя и не исправлено до конца. Помни, что надо и с собой заниматься. Работа важное дело, но свои переживания чуть не менее важны. Горе и страх не должны тобой управить. Пускай будут твоими верными слугами, защитниками госпожи. Утрата служит охотнице так же, как растопка служит огню. СТ-3 12 листьев, стих 132. По скриптам, с растениями все хорошо. Мы с вами потихоньку разбираемся в ботанике. Интересно. Рад быть здесь. Так, от Лема. Привет, первопроходец. А я снова во прежнем. Наша команда никуда больше не хочу. Вот так. Типа, просто пускай так будет. Я вступил в понт, потому же оказался здесь. Мы справимся. Так, Лем прикрепил список материалов, связанных с темой Фронтира. Тут вестерны, космические оперы и, удивительное дело, турианские исторические драмы. Так, от Ветры. Первопроходец, думаю, стоит прояснить. Знаю, что сказала лишнего по неофициальным каналам, но я не могла иначе. Nexus переживает не лучшие времена, и многим из нас пришлось заморать руки. Хочешь жить, умей вертеться. Но в целом я с тобой. Если тебе что-то не нравится, я этого делать не буду. Вот так просто. Ну, спасибо за честность. Так, вдруг заинтересует от Лекси. Приложение «Половая зрелость и агрессия у Кроганов». Райдер, я прикладываю свой труд о Кроганах, о котором говорила. Там всего 500 страниц, больше было нельзя. Если вдруг будет интересно, для медицинского журнала Цитадели я написала более полную версию. 1400 страниц, и там больше подробностей и есть схемы спаривания. Господи. Отошлите это Шепард во второй части. У нее там молодой Кроган дикий есть. Кэлло.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
Мы пока еще никуда не летим, блин.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda.
Seriously?
I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Реально, ты думаешь?
I like the Tempest.
Хотя да, в Млечном Пути он бы не котировался никак. Так, яхточка.
It's Just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening.
Дрелов
Though I
напоминают
suppose with the
некоторых.
Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father.
Да, пока
We
что...
built her for this. She
Пока что
deserves to
корабль
be in the
нужен.
Pathfinder's hands. Please,
Плюс,
come by anytime.
в текущих условиях корабль просто необходим.
What can I do for you?
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Единственный корабль оставшийся.
Tell me something else
Да.
about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in
Вот так вопрос,
capacitors.
почему же
We
такие
basically
ядра
make our
не
own power
поставили
supply.
другие корабли
It took
Млечного
Serena and
Пути?
Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
Заклепки.
Tell me
Везде
something else about
сплошные
the ship.
заклепки.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
Интересно как.
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit. Then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
Хитрые кварианцы.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Ну это да. Ну вы уже повторили одну ошибку.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Но при
Oh
этом
no,
она все
I'm not falling
слышит,
for
да.
that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right
Главное,
way.
чтобы он не полез в двигатель во время перелета.
What do you think of the rest of the...
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the...
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad.
Но он
That Grunion roast he
все-таки
makes smells
достаточно
delicious.
спокойный.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
Тоже верно.
What do you think of the...
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
What do you think of the...
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
Не
What do you
думаю,
think
что
of the
она
rest of the
захочет
crew?
рассказывать о нем много чего.
If I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
What do you...
No. If I
Ну,
gossip anymore,
короче,
I'll
потом,
get in
когда
trouble.
появится кто-то новенький, тогда мы сможем задать эти вопросы. И, кстати... Так, предметы... Нагрудник инициативы 2-го уровня, кстати. Вот это бы мне построить в будущем. Вот только носить броню из урана и титана как-то не очень. Да, платины у нас нету. Эх, к сожалению.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults.
Из страшных монстров,
Just all
которые
of
желают
it,
нас убить.
so alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who
Ой, да, я к этому
understands.
спокойно отношусь.
I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Ну, потом это буквально
I saw
сейчас.
pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
Батарианскую музыку? Серьезно?
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and
Много
everything we
разговоров,
discover out
конечно,
here.
просто потому что мы еще с
After all,
ними
many
ни разу не
brains are better than
общались.
one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any
Но
data
где-то
2 million
справились.
years out of date.
Да.
So I asked
Но у меня
Dr.
такое
Aridana,
чувство, что на
and she
самом
told me,
деле
well, it wasn't her tech that did it.
Гетов
It was the
навели
gas.
на эту мысль,
You're
навели
kidding.
на
Those killer robots we
подобные
had in the Milky Way?
технологии.
Those exact ones. The initiative
Возможно,
obtained
сами
data from an array in
жнецы
deep
хотели,
space.
чтобы хоть кто-то
A gas
отправился в другую
construct.
галактику.
According to Aridana,
Чтоб там
the
выжили и
Geth
так далее,
rebuilt
так
a
далее,
mass
так
relay
далее.
and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile.
Не, ну, кстати,
Using the
неплохая
info,
так-то
even
теория,
obtaining it in
что
the
на
first
самом деле
place,
это жницы
probably crossed a lot
готовили
of boundaries.
расы Млечного Пути хотя бы к частичному выживанию.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
Вот только не
What
опасно
do you
ли
know about
это?
the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I should get back to things.
Ах,
Sounds good.
наконец-то. С ними закончили болтать. Теперь можно все-таки отправляться. Надо найти кораблик, плюс долететь до Нексуса. И там будем уже смотреть. Что, как, где, почему. Угу. Тут платины нету. Я бы поискал еще. Такс. Что-то не сходится. Угу. Опа, система бонусов криостаза Nexus. Так и называется квест. Это можно как-нибудь отменить? Или там только между планетами отменяется загрузка? Но вот это меня немножечко подбешивает. Что мешало сделать такую же систему, как в первых 3 частях? А ничего не мешало.
I'm picking up something. Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Такс. Здорово, амфитеатр. Как твое ничего? Угу. Искать пропавший челнок в системе Эриксон. Вот мы в системе Эриксон. Вот он, по идее, пропавший челнок. Вот оно что. Как там твое ничего? Так, прилетели, а тут у нас...
Severe damage consistent with ESO detonation.
Oh, I get it. Turian escape vector, right? Another of their tricks, dumping fuel as last-ditch mines.
Our shuttle might still be out there?
Угу, обломки маленького корабля кетов. Разрыв от искажения массы. Причина столкновения с топливным элементом. Так, разброс обломков наводит на мысль о высокоскоростном столкновении с топливным элементом КДК на основе нулевого элемента. Если столкновение было намеренным, рассчитать точное время сброса топливного элемента было, вероятно, очень сложно. Примечание. Челноки Кадьяк не могут поддерживать работу системы после потери топливного элемента. Угу. Так.
Anomaly detected.
Окей.
Probe away. Getting a scan.
Ну хоть не датчик генералу. Амфитеатр. Серьезно.
Brighter, it's dark, but no. I'm getting low readings. Stasis fields.
Priority to the
Неплохо,
Nexus.
неплохо.
We have a shuttle for retrieval with Site 2 survivors. Resilience, you are coming home.
Так, челнок инициатив для перевозки персонала и оборудования. Корпус КДК. Замена произведена на аванпосте. Состояние запаса энергии 4%. Внимание, есть признаки жизни в криостазе. Челнок не пострадал. Есть признаки обстрела из кетского оружия. Пилот смог эффективно уклониться, чтобы избежать повреждений. Множество сигнатур криостаза в критическом состоянии. Уведомляем Nexus о необходимости аварийного спасения. Отлично. Сумели спасти хоть кого-то. Теперь, наконец-то, можно отправляться на Nexus. Вообще я рад, что там хоть кто-то выжил.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Ну, я так-то уже все изучил. Как вы видите. Мне кажется, или как-то карта поменялась, а? Я помню, смотрел, или это возможно в другом месте, смотрел на вот эту черную дыру. Вы посмотрите, сколько у нас тут заданий, а? Да уж. Ну, тут получим еще парочку левелапов, я думаю. Интересно, а Nexus когда-нибудь отстроить по-нормальному или нет? Так, мы прибыли. Идем в магаз.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos. We've thought that before. But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent,
Вы, главное, не лезьте в
we'll unravel
это
those mysteries. The whole
место.
Nexus will benefit.
Главное, не лезьте в чертово хранилище и ничего не нажимайте. Привет, Дмитрий. Ну, я знаю, что тебе нравится Андромеда. И, Аккордеоныч, насчет Нормандии, я тоже бы не отказался от нормального боевого корабля, а не от этой лоханки.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Ах, так.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Отлично, все счастливы, все довольны.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
Ну, как бы тут я согласен. Дышать чисто грязью, это как-то такое себе.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
I haven't heard much good about that guy.
Whatever you've heard, it's not half as bad as the reality. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster.
Это
He's
надо
always
расследовать.
Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do?
A man like that's bound to have some dirt.
Да, вот согласен. А вот если можно будет навести хоть какие-то... Хоть какие-то эти... контакты с Кроганами.
Oh, it was glorious.
Было вообще замечательно.
But as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Окей. Ну, по сути дела, они начали строить одно единое государство.
Don't shove the crate off.
Опачки.
You shoved the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
Ветра.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Can Turians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Not for me.
Охренеть,
I'm fine, just keep
массажик. Молоточком. Кто хочет такой массажик?
Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would glitch every other week.
А потом реальное было возгорание, реальный пожар, и никто не отреагировал. Эпично. Так, а тут у нас что? А, сюда мы попасть пока что не можем. Центр культуры. По идее, вот тут человек.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege to tell you about them.
Да, потихоньку, полегоньку. Изучаем Андромеду.
Okay.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who
Сегодня мы проходим различные квестики и со всеми общаемся преимущественно. Вчера у нас было много перестрелок. Вы посмотрите. То есть, если так повернуть, то выглядит так, как будто планшетник сам двигается. Ну нафиг это дерьмо.
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Power. The atmosphere's weak magnetic field shaped our evolution into the life form you see today. Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell you see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense rays of Power's sun.
What's Turian history like?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. Disagreements among species turned into lasting friendships. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding between us that could have...
Ну да, война первого контакта. Недопонимание.
But with patience and restraint, humans and Turians eventually joined together in a mutually beneficial partnership. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda. The pleasure of meeting you has been mine.
Да. Так. Кроганы.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
Okay.
Of course you are. We may look scary, but don't let that worry you. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the worst conditions.
Забавно, оставили кроганский VI.
Where do you come from?
Это радует.
An ugly rock pulled Tuchanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. We had predators, nasty weather, and not much else. But it gave us our identity, forced us to adapt and evolve. Everything about us is built for survival. How many species do you know that have a pair of spare lungs just in case? Or 4 testicles?
What's Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, only the toughest survived. That usually meant a lot of fighting. You'll hear stories, so no sense.
Кстати, знакомое местечко. По-моему, мы где-то тут пробегали в 3-й части.
We squandered it. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones, the ones looking for peace and a fresh start. Thanks for chatting. We're all looking forward.
Ну, в принципе, это преимущественно создано для знакомства с... для других народов. То есть рассказывают о себе. Типа, кто такие люди, кто такие азари и так далее.
Okay.
Very well. Asari are the oldest civilized race in the Milky Way galaxy. Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war or conflict.
Where do you come from?
Asari come from a planet known as Thesia, which many consider the crown jewel of the Milky Way.
Такое себе
It's a thriving world blessed with prosperity and peace, and the center of the largest economy in the galaxy. With the high concentration of element zero on Thesia, Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities.
А еще все женщины. Да.
What's Asari history like?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in founding the Citadel Council, the seat of government for our home galaxy. In the ensuing centuries, Asari placed great value on cooperation and collaboration. Many species looked to us for
Конечно,
leadership
просто
and
так
guidance.
все было. Ну-ну.
Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions over short-term gains.
Так, ну знаете, это, конечно, все интересно, но мы сюда еще придем, но позже. Такс. Такс, у нас тут магазинчики. Так, забираем ПЖК.
One young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Угу.
Nice to see you again.
Я вас даже не знаю. Вы кто такая? Так, что у нас по оружию? Угу. Посмотрю, нету ли у меня копий. Так, ну резотрон продам все-таки. Так, у нее тут только улучшения всякие. Такс. Угу. Тут тоже все нужное. Так, минералы. Платины нету. Усиление, окей. Угу. Качественно сделанная уменьшенная модель, которую можно увидеть в каюте первопроходца в буре. Берем. Так. Продавец транспорта. Коричневая стая. Ну-ну. Так, аварийная разрядка щитов. Когда ресурс щитов кочевника полностью исчерпывается, ячейки щитов разряжаются и создают взрывную волну, которая отбрасывает ближайших врагов. Угу. Улучшение будет установлено в кочевник автоматически. Угу. Возьмем и восстановление щитов. Улучшает ячейки щитов кочевника, обеспечивая более быстрое восстановление без ущерба для эффективности. Улучшение будет установлено на кочевник автоматически. Угу. Ну, остальное я еще как-нибудь потом куплю. А вы точно не дети, а? Как-то они какие-то они больно мелкие тут.
Sure. Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something.
That's a
Такс.
relief. Thanks for helping out.
Мужик с пушками. Угу. Гранатомет, дробовики, снайперка и резотрон. Окей. Брони нету. Ничего интересного нету. Угу. Вот броня. А тут у нас шлем инициативы и первопроходец. Но первопроходца я пока не буду брать, пожалуй. Почему? Нам сказали, сделайте это. То есть нам в любом случае надо будет делать всякие вот эти ништячки. Квест как-никак. А это что это за место? Опачки, да мы клуб нашли. Какая прелесть.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new
И там, в принципе, мы уже полностью подготовили так-то планету. Там пару квестов еще пройти, по идее. Найти пару новых мест и все. Так, дальше.
Another one. Damn it. This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Bad people. Giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
Да, я заметил.
And the drinks are good.
Короче, бармен это химик. Чью лабораторию превратили в бар. Неплохо.
I'm a dirty squirrel.
Мы еще живы. Это отлично.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Ну, посмотрим.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
So Dutch gets ingredients and the guinea pig he wanted, huh?
Exactly. Win-win all around.
Припасы в атриуме Гипериона.
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
You're back. People happen when you work at a bar.
Got you there, Dutch.
I'll have to get used to you too, I guess. Fine. You can be a regular. What's your name?
Scott.
I'm Dutch. That's Anan over there. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
Snark is good. I can work with snark.
You're one of those.
Looks like you're outnumbered, Dutch.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but no. Speaking of, wanna try this one? I'm going to call it the Tall Moose.
Мне уже тревожно. Мы прилетели в другую галактику, чтобы нажираться в баре. Посмотрите на это. И вы хотите сказать, что Шепард не умеет танцевать? Не, ну я сейчас смотрю на это, и реально, Шепард танцует просто как...
You again. Oh, I mean...
Ну, сами понимаете.
Hello. Welcome to my lab. Bar. Whatever.
Oh, Dutch. Look at you, getting all used to things.
Things are fine. It's people I don't like. They talk back.
Maybe they can't resist your charm.
Да, Дмитрий, давно снимал.
You're messing with me, aren't you?
I would never.
Right. Here. Have a drink. Rotten scoundrel.
Hey now.
The drink. Not you.
Думаю, пора отсюда уходить, а то сопьемся. Нахрен это. Но жизнь на станцию возвращается, уже бары появляются, вообще отлично. А, нет, просто отключил. Как-то так.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering.
То есть я могу, в принципе, включить, но как-нибудь в будущем.
Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion.
Может, стоило бы как-нибудь защитить это место получше.
Now it's my responsibility.
I know what surprise responsibility can be like.
So I hear. Perhaps we could share our burdens. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize.
Да, тут анимации просто убогие.
You'll have a bounty in
Вот ей-богу.
And my thanks.
В третьей лучше было все. Вот серьезно. В первой части анимация была лучше. Вот. Этим можно вечно заниматься. Да, обожаю.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
Так. По ходу дела кто-то тут начал вредить здешним гидропонным фермам и всему прочему дерьмецу. Тут я вообще впервые. По идее, вот это закрыто, наверное, да? Ах. Мне немножечко звездочки попало в глаз. Вернее, около глаза. Ощущения такие, что... Вы ждали этого, правда? Обожаю творить такую фигню. Такс. Техническая лаборатория.
Nah, Rack and I engineered mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
Так. Возможно, я и подойду к вам. Но вначале изучу все, что тут есть.
Hey, Eric, how about you not dissect things over lunch? It's weird.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
По идее, Сэм все слышит. Так, с вами тут не поболтаешь, да? Можно прыгать по столам. Да. Эх, блин. Так, броня у нас есть первого уровня. А вот давайте сделаем всякие штурмовушки. Поизучим. В будущем когда-нибудь мы их даже начнем производить. Угу, пионер первопроходец. Такс. Угу. А вот тут все, что мы можем сделать. А что мы можем сделать? А фигню всякую мы можем сделать, а? Угу. Так, штурмовая винтовка X5. Угу. У меня только одна. Угу. Да, только одна, но давайте сделаем. А мне бы разобраться, как тут разбирать все это дерьмо. Угу. Куча бериллия нужно. Ах, ё-моё. Мне столько всего нужно, чтобы улучшать всю эту хрень. Ох. Звездочка действует, зараза. Угу.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Please have a look around. We're
В
just
командном
getting things up and
центре.
running.
Так.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
Ах, ясно. Потом поболтаем. Прямо сейчас я хочу больше пойти и что-нибудь новенькое отыскать. Надо в командный центр хоть наведаться. Плюс еще где-то тут должна быть эта журналистка, которая просила нас о встрече. Разобраться бы и найти ее. Криокапсул, жилая палуба, вот командный центр.
Causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Так, мы внутри. Угу. Кстати, тут надо разобраться с первым убийцей на Андромеде, который вроде бы никого не убил, но при этом стрелял.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent.
Ну, не
Plain and
совсем.
simple.
Я хотел бы его это... Я думаю, его все-таки стоит изгнать, потому что он пытался. Понимаете, что не получилось? Он хотел это сделать. Хотел совершить.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Что-то вас тут развелось?
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tevessa, freelance vidmaker.
This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
А таки что мне будет за это?
Director Tanz asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation: paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Господи, Райдер.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take,
Ну как бы
that's what
да,
goes in.
мы готовились к этому.
Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in
покупали
short
игру.
bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Ну хорошо, такс.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
Зал первопроходца.
Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge.
Тем более мы поднимаем его
Terraforming is not how we imagined all this, but a
нашими
good
успехами.
Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder.
То есть мы первый первопроходец, у которого хоть что-то получилось.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
Серьезно, у нас тут такая ситуация, а тут меритесь своими причиндалами.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Ket attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help
Вот
feed our
именно.
people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Ket are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure.
Ой,
You might also
кому
run
ты
into
это
exiles.
рассказываешь?
They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with arcs still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path.
Иногда
Pathfinder.
нужно быть просто вежливым человеком, вот и все.
Right.
О, level up.
Ryder, this is Harry back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Опачки.
Will do.
Интересно. Так, что я хотел прокачать? Выносливость в бою. Отлично. Да, и... Такс. Взрывная волна. Создает быстро меняющиеся поля эффекта массы для медленного нанесения урона ближайшим врагам. Угу. Ну типа это вокруг себя устраивает, да? Так, это щит. Ну, такой себе, конечно. Угу. А вот копье мне интересно. Давайте прокачаем его. Гранат потом я сменю. Обязательно сменю. Штурмовик первого ранга. Профиль исследователь первого ранга. Так, Кора. Угу. Так, это радиус. Угу. Пусть вот так, пожалуй. Ветра. Угу. Тоже как-то так будет. Драк. Кровавая ярость. Воспламенение — это хорошо. Угу. Кровавая ярость тоже неплохо. Угу. И, пожалуй, возьмем вот это. Так, Пиби. Пиби. Угу. Кстати, прикольная способность, кажется. Дуэлянт. И выживание. Пусть вот так. И Лем. Лем. Я уже пожалел, кстати, что взял гранату себе. Мне она как-то не особо. Так. Радиус поражения. Окей. Угу. Все. Тут они все довольны. Давайте-ка изучим это место.
Right. She had something that could help with her job.
Коллекция камней. Данный образец из Вита был взят с флорианской колонии Джета. Он образовался во время метеоритной бури, которая почти уничтожила их первое поселение. Это символ упорства флорианцев. Данный образец базальта был взят на земной луне экипажем Аполлона-11. Он знаменует начало освоения космоса человечеством. И этот камень был найден на месте аварии спускаемого аппарата Скиапарелли на марсианском плато Меридиан. Блин. Вечно забываю, что тут на Escape не отменяется все. С чувством особой гордости мы вспоминаем тех, кто отдал жизнь за исследование и открытие. Угу. Опачки, Кора. Ну да. По-моему, это... это Нормандия.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. but it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Ну это да.
Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
Модель Равуны, ранее турианского звездолета, который первым прошел через мастер-транслятор. SSV SR-2 Нормандия. Стелс-фрегат основан на прототипе, разработанном совместно Альянсом систем и турианской иерархии. Корабль, который сделали в Цербере. Да, отлично. Кека Маджрити. Первый человеческий пилотируемый звездолет с ионным двигателем, построенный с использованием технологии, апробированной при работе станции ЕКО Смарт-1 в 2003 году. Угу. Конечно, конечно. Так я вам и верю. Передана историческому совету инициатива Андромеда. Все даты указаны в формате нашей эры. Угу. Ну такой, если честно. Прототип брони первопроходец. Первоначальный прототип брони первопроходец. Позднее требование беспроблемной интеграции с микроблоком привело к тому, что внутренние электрические схемы устарели, но базовый корпус используется до сих пор. Ладно.
Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest's readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space.
Но это не совсем космическое облако.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your merry band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
Ну что, поболтаем.
You're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
Мало.
It's like nothing we've ever seen.
Крайне
It's clear
мало.
somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome.
Лучше изгнать, я считаю.
He intended to kill the chief. He pulled the trigger, believed he'd done it. Banish him.
Agreed. Sometimes we must rule with our hearts. I hope my conscience will be as clear as yours seems to be.
Ну серьезно, если бы он попал, он бы убил так-то.
Something I can help you with? Ага.
Вот только... Почему это не моя каюта? Где, блин, моя спальня? Я требую себе нормальную каюту на Нексусе. А лучше квартиру. Да, определенно лучше.
So the Rensis case is finally closed. I can't believe I'm already covering a murder. Hi there.
Вообще-то не покрывают, его изгоняют. То есть, да, его не расстреливают, ничего такого, но все же.
How the hell should I know? Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it.
Спендер. Да уж.
God damn it. You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct.
А ты будто недовольная.
And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutia. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Интересненько.
Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? It's lives. Our foothold.
Согласен.
Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
What's the deal with your assistant? He's a bit...
Spender is an ass.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm aware that he holds certain prejudices, but so does Tan, and we've limited personnel to draw from. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Having people like him around doesn't do your department any favors.
Personality problems are pretty far down my given
Даже то, что он пытался убить соларианцев? Ну-ну.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
Reasons? That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brecker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Ясно. Так, мы туда еще зайдем. Опачки, драк.
343.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Любимая внучка и любимый дед. Да.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Какое-то непонятное существо. Ну-ну. Ну чё, мы сможем поболтать с Драком? Или нет?
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station,
У них хотя бы лица стали более живыми.
A year ago, it was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
You really did miss her while you were gone, huh?
I really did. Cash can handle herself just fine, but it's still good to be nearby, just in case.
Неплохо, неплохо. Господи, это
You sure look
анимация.
thoughtful.
Just thinking about the first time Cash got her hands on a toolkit.
Давай, расскажи-ка.
Care to share? I have a feeling this one will be interesting.
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's see, the first time, yeah, it was our power generator. She took it apart with the blunt side.
Господи.
Wouldn't that cause shorts or something?
She liked the fireworks. You can imagine what it was like when she figured out that cracking open bigger things made even
Бедная
bigger sparks.
техника.
Ryder?
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Чё это так работает?
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. He's not getting out of lockup for a while.
Ну, слушай, по сравнению с тем, что было, тут сейчас не все так плохо.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Ну, думаю, мы с ним
Try not
договоримся.
to die out there.
Так, с Кандерсом мы поболтаем. Ну, давайте вначале сейчас кого-то тут откроем. Мне даже интересно, что тут можно сделать.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka.
Владимир Брека, ну-ну.
Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Серьезно
Whoa,
как-то.
that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help? I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests, but we should start the overall system first.
Окей.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success.
Я слышу Milky Way, вспоминаю
Thresholds are
шоколадку.
about capacity,
Блин.
but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Ладно, понял.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely, but there's an order to things.
Ага, а мы на это можем повлиять, да?
You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Окей.
Alright, Breka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Это, да, это есть такое. Торговля основа цивилизации, эти опытные торговцы и предприятия. Предприниматели могут использовать свои связи, добывая редкие предметы, инвестируя, улучшая и распределяя имеющиеся ресурсы. Так. Так, перспективность. Ага, вот у нас сколько будет планет. Вот оно что. Спецназ, так, окей. Ну, это такой себе. Улучшенная цена при покупке и продаже предметов. Увеличивает вместимость предметов. Так. Зарабатывайте очки исследования с регулярными интервалами. Окей. Давайте возьмем. Второй уровень надо поставить, чтобы у меня был это приход нормальных этих минералов. К сожалению, тут действительно накосячили совсем. Как видите, ушла она уже. Точно. Сейчас посмотрим. Так, выполняется. Ага. Все выполняется, окей.
Ryder, we exiled the prisoner Nilkin. Tough decision based on what you uncovered on Eos.
Ну, типа того.
His wife Mariette insisted on going with him.
It's hard to let go of someone you love.
So it seems. It'll be a tough life out there for her. For them.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but You know how things get around here.
Ну это да.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with
Есть
the
подозрение, что да.
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Я вот только счастлив.
Anything else?
Bye, Kandros.
You and me.
Так, а ты у нас кто?
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Возможно. А, вот, нужно еще собрать сведения о врагах. И будет, по идее, как-то более эффективно у нас это. Отряды, возможно, будут прокачиваться быстрее или какой-то бонус получится. Ладно, народ, спасибо всем за внимание, но на сегодня мы, пожалуй, закончим. Да, уже время подошло к концу. Так что не забываем подписываться, также не забываем ставить лайки. Вступаем в группу ВК и на канал Discord. Все ссылочки есть в описании. До встречи завтра в 15 и 21:00. Не болейте, не скучайте. Пока-пока.